Hello again, everybody. My name is Sheldon Mack, and I'm here to give you a historical news report on Iceland. Let's take it to Sam Baker, who is going to give us some historical background on the country.
I'm here with one of the descendants of the Norse settlers who settled in Iceland. She is here to tell the story of her ancestors. You settled in Iceland before your family did?
Yes, Celtic monks known as the Papa.
Settling there, and where were they from?
In 874 AD, many people flocked to Iceland from Scotland and Ireland.
Historical events, please.
In Iceland, people ruled themselves by common law, but internal struggles caused a civil strife to break out, which was ended by the signing of the Old Covenant in 1262. Fall under Norwegian control, which then was made up of what is now Denmark and Norway. In the early 1400s, the Black Death ravaged and killed 50% of the population. It struck again in the late 1400s and killed 60% of the population. The Icelandic Act of Union was an agreement signed with Denmark on December 1, 1918. It would expire in 25 years, at which time Iceland could be recognized as a fully sovereign country. After the Union Act expired in 1943, Icelandic people voted to end the union with Denmark and become a republic. They also chose to become a member of the NATO. This caused a great deal of controversy between the pro-NATO people and the anti-NATO people, which resulted in the U.S. sending troops to Iceland.
Thanks for your time. Back to you, Sheldon.
Get a better sense of the beliefs and languages the Icelandic people speak. Let's take it to Christopher Christoval, who's been researching all day. What have you found?
Hello! The current religion is mostly Christianity. About 89% of the population has some type of Christian affiliation. The largest Christian bloc is Lutheran with 76.8% of the population.
Most Icelandic people are automatically registered as part of the church.
Iceland is one of the top atheist countries in the world. 10% of its population indicate they are atheist. Iceland originally believed in Norse paganism. They believed in sacrificing, some believed in Valhalla, which is the place for the dead of combat to rest. About 93% of the population speaks Icelandic, English, German, Polish, and 3 other languages that some immigrants also speak there. Her now of the Fera means how's it going in the Icelandic language, and you guys should know this. Oh, okay. Back to you, Sheldon.
Christopher Christoval. Let's take it to Nicholas McFly, who is actually in Iceland right now to talk about the physical geography. How is it over there? McFly.
Oh. It's very nice in Iceland. Iceland is a country located east of Greenland and immediately south of the Arctic Circle. Iceland has extensive volcanic and geothermal activity. About half of Iceland's land area is made of mountainous lava desert. Because of its recent volcanic origin, did you know 11% of the land area is covered with 3 large glaciers and several smaller ones? Also, Iceland used to be covered 30% to 40% with trees, but today there's only a few small patches of the original birch forests left. Most people inhabit areas on coasts and a few live in areas on the Central Highlands.
Have you ever done this? Echo!
Back to you, Sheldon, man.
What an amazing place. We now take it back to Christopher Christoval with the population distribution map, population pyramid, and stage of development.
I'm looking at this population distribution map, and I can tell that many people live near the coast due to the plentiful fisheries in Iceland.
The population pyramid of Iceland. It shows that there are many young people and a good amount of old people.
Iceland is a stage 3 because statistics show that it still has a fairly high birth rate, but it is leveling out.
The current death rate is slow, so the population is still increasing at a fairly high rate.
It is on the verge of becoming a level 4 stage due to its increasing economy and slowing birth rate. Get back to Sheldon Mack.
Thank you, Christopher Christoval. Let's take it to Nicholas McFly, who's going to give us a report on major industries.
In 2007, Iceland was the 7th most productive country per capita in software production, biotechnology, and finance accounts for around a quarter of their economic activity.
Services comprise around 70% of the economic activity. Iceland also has a growing ecotourism industry where people can come to do things such as whale watch. Agriculture accounts for roughly 5.4% of the GDP.
Nicholas McFly, let's take it to Ethan Keller, who's going to give us a report on the ethnic conflicts and the future outlook.
Unfair, which means thank you in Icelandic. Iceland has been a very stable country with no major ethnic conflicts, so instead I will share some fun facts in the future outlook. Iceland has no outstanding army and is known as one of the happiest countries in the world. With Iceland's many amazing features and brilliant people, it's looking like Iceland's future will be green. 72% of Iceland's primary energy is renewable today, the highest percentage in the developed world. They have a goal to be completely free of fossil fuels by 2050. Now back to you, Sheldon Mack.
Everybody for being with us today on Channel 35. And as always, I'm Sheldon Mack. You stay classy, Plano.